Hi Cancer, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina. This is going to be your love story reading for the next 2 to 3 weeks. 3 weeks, okay, we'll set that intention. And this is for you if you are a Sun, Moon, Rising Cancer. And yeah, it doesn't have to be that you're single or you are coupled. We'll keep this open and see what kind of messages Spirit wants to bring through. Okay, I'm basically going to look at like a timeline. If you've seen my readings before, you will know how this works. Okay, having said that, this is a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave the rest behind. Please do not force the messages to apply to your situation. Okay, alright, so at the bottom of this deck, we have all tied up. Okay, this I feel is more like circumstantial. A lot of us are feeling like this because we feel restricted. There's also restrictions in movement, which is why we're feeling kind of helpless, kind of at the mercy of our circumstances. Okay, so we must keep in mind that this shouldn't affect us like mentally. Here we have the activation card. Okay, I feel like that's what's coming. Okay, something is gaining momentum, something is going to happen or be realized is what I'm hearing. Okay, and here we have the truth be told card. I'm also hearing confession, so I don't know what that is about. If someone from the past is maybe coming in, or you may be confessing your feelings to someone, or someone who has you on their mind is confessing their feelings to you. We'll see where this is going. Okay, we've got regeneration, co-create, got blossoming abundance. Okay, that's nice. And number 3 card, we've got purification and instinct. I feel like you are, most of the Cancerians that I'm reading for are basically focusing on themselves. Okay, they're trying to manifest a new beginning in their life is what I'm getting. And they're working with Spirit, they're co-creating. They're trying to move past perhaps something that is dead, something that had to be put an end to, or it's just happened in the recent past is what I'm getting. Okay, and you've been working on trying to create a new beginning, trying to expand your horizons, and also look forward to the birth of something new is what I'm getting. And in the present scenario, I get a feeling of peace. Okay, I get a feeling of also what I'm getting is like the image of this pond here is making me think about still waters run deep. So there's some emotions, something that you're still, not still, but something that you're kind of dealing with. There might be something that is rising up to the surface for you to cleanse away, which is also being confirmed by the purification card here. So I feel like you're kind of in this very delicate process of releasing the old, purification, letting go, and allowing that to happen before you can invite the new. Okay, but I get the feeling that there are two meanings to this card. One is, yes, of course, following your instinct, but that's not exactly how I read. I am feeling more of a lone wolf kind of message coming through. Okay, where for some time I feel like you're going to allow yourself in this period of maybe isolation to really get in touch with your instincts, with your subconscious, with your soul, okay, and dig deep and really come out of it stronger. And that process is also going to sort of allow you to release things from the past, okay, and again to create the space for something new to germinate, to sprout from. So after that, I do get the feeling that things are going to pick up pace, okay, and there's going to be movement, positive movement in your love life. But let's see how this goes, okay. So what is this regeneration and co-create about? Yeah, the sun. And this card is very reminiscent of the phoenix rising from the ashes energy. It is about liberation, it is about burning away the old and allowing something new and rising from, in a way it's like a rebirth, okay, which is confirmed by this regeneration card. And I feel like you've gone through like a massive transformation in the recent past. For some of you, this is still happening, okay, where you're turning into somebody new, okay, and because this is a delicate process, it's like the butterfly coming out of its cocoon and finally taking flight. That is the level of transformation that I'm seeing. So it's a delicate time, and I feel like you're taking that time to really work on yourself, focus on being stronger, coming out of it stronger, so that you can attract the right kind of person towards you, okay. Yeah, we've got the 5 of Wands, and I'll pick this card as well. Yeah, and the 8 of Cups. So a lot of you, I feel, have walked out of a tricky and I'm hearing sticky situation, which was not really, yeah, 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is not really good for you, not healthy, okay. This could be a previous relationship, could be just, I feel like this goes way back for some of you. This has something to do with like a complete life chapter, okay, not just your like the guy I was dating before this or whatever, okay. This has a bigger, more life impacting version to it, is what I'm getting. And it's taken you a lot of courage, I feel, to walk away from this chaos and conflict. And this could even have to do with, this is like a personal transformation. This could have something to do with like your family or anything that I feel it was difficult for you to walk away from, because there was a lot of emotions that you had invested in this. So it's deeply connected to your feelings and emotions. And I'm getting this feeling of like touching a nerve as well, okay. Maybe these people around you or whoever you were having this conflicting situation with really touched a nerve that sort of triggered your walking away from that place, okay. And now you're, I feel, in this position of the 3 of Wands, where you're looking beyond, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for something new to happen, okay. Yeah. Speaking of which, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Cups. There is a shift taking place. And I feel like for a lot of you, this 2 of Cups, yeah, it could be a new connection coming through, coming in, okay. Speaking of which, we have the Princess of Cups here. Could be a new person coming in. It has connections to your karma, is what I'm feeling. And it's all about divine timing here with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is in a way the divine is working with you, but there is this, again, this need for you to cut away the past to be in the present, and to sort of lighten your load, okay, after that Eight of Cups and Five of Wands energy, to release that in order to welcome what Spirit wants to bring through for you, which is probably a new connection for some of you, which is like the perfect yin yang, balanced, beautiful energy. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is your energy, you coming into your own, feeling whole again, okay? Maybe parts of you were like dead, okay? With this regeneration happening, like the release of the butterfly, some things need to be shed, some things need to be let go of. And I feel like now you're becoming whole, you're becoming a new person. You've got your energies really balanced, okay? You're coming into union with yourself first, is what I'm getting. But there is also the promise of something new taking place. And this could be a new person, like I said, showing up. And you've got the Two of Pentacles here, which does involve a choice. Yeah, speaking of which, we've got the Knight of Swords and the Strength card. Some communication, someone is approaching you, I feel. Could be a Leo, okay, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for sure, because you've got two water signs here. Or it could be an air sign as well, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we've got the World at the bottom of the deck. But as I was saying, there is still that old chapter that you need to cut cords with, okay, or maybe close the entire book so that you can write a new story, okay? That is what I'm getting. What is this Knight of Swords about? Knight of Swords. Okay, the Seven of Cups. More Cups energy. Yeah, I was feeling that there is a lot of emotions coming up. You've got water here, you've got the rain card, you've got a lot of emotions in this depth with the pond here. I really feel like you are getting more in touch with your emotions and taking your time to sort out things. That is what I'm feeling here. She's literally, half submerged in water, and I feel like you're going to the depths of your own emotions and everything that sort of took a beating when this process was happening, when you were rising or trying to rise from the ashes, is what I'm getting. This might have been a really difficult cycle, okay? And that energy is still lingering through in your present circumstances. The Ace of Swords is again telling me that this is probably some kind of communication, clarity coming through. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've got the Six of Pentacles, another Six, which is the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. You are cutting through those old cords, I am feeling, okay? And that's a very, very good thing to do. Let me just adjust the camera so you can see this. Sorry about that. Because I feel like whatever both of these cards actually here suggest an equal partnership. And what was happening before this with the Five of Wands and this Eight of Cups is, I feel that imbalance, okay? Especially in terms of how much you give into a relationship and how much you get back. Even though in relationships we can't really see it as a transaction, okay? Because sometimes you've got to pick up the tab for somebody else or the person that you're dealing with. And sometimes they've got to do that for you. But it's just that I feel at the end of the day, if you kind of feel depleted all the time, or you feel like you've given way too much to it and you're not getting what you deserve, um, basic, affection, respect, and support, then I feel that it's the best idea for you to walk away, and that is what I feel you're doing here with the Queen of Swords, the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're walking past that, okay? And I really like seeing the Six of Swords here because it is like a rite of passage, moving past difficult circumstances indicated by the Five of Wands and moving into calmer shores. Even though you're not really sure of what's to come, but I feel like you're on the right track here. And in terms of possibly being specific, I am seeing mostly swords and cups here. So you could be inviting an air sign or a fellow water sign, okay? Speaking of which, we have the King of Cups here. What is this? Purification. Okay, purification. We get the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Really nice. I like seeing that card. The Hermit. Yeah. Which is again that message that I was getting initially of being the lone wolf. That is what the Hermit signifies in a way. He is being, in this deck, it's a she. She is being guided by her inner light, her inner wisdom. Even though the path ahead of her is not entirely lit up, she's traveling in the darkness, which is basically symbolic of our own inner darkness and the unknown, and being guided towards something that is good. Having the faith and the trust in your own wisdom, in your own inner instincts, okay, to lead you to a good place. And the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands, to me is saying that you're finally letting go. There's this purification of old stuff, old baggage, old bullshit, okay? Maybe taking on too many burdens, like I said, picking up the tab continuously for other people and feeling like you're depleted at the end of the day. And I feel like you're finally dropping all of that nonsense and going for what it is that you desire, what it is that you want with the Knight of Wands, okay? Feeling invigorated again, to take charge, to grab the reins, to sit on that damn horse and go forward, okay? Yeah, we've got the Devil at the bottom of the deck, so definitely some old patterns, old baggage, maybe even like a one-sided or controlling kind of a relationship. All of that is what you're leaving behind, okay, Cancer? I really like seeing this. You've got the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Wow. You definitely have a choice to make here, Cancer. And we did see the Two of Pentacles earlier, so we've got the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This again is indicative of a gateway opening up, okay? This is also a rite of passage, like you're passing through this gateway into a new horizon, into a new dimension where you're I feel like this time the connection that you're going to make is going to be long lasting. It's going to, is for some of you, even lead to marriage, okay? It's going to be stable, and it's going to be with the right people, more importantly, is what there are right and good people on the other side waiting for you, is what I feel, on the other side of this gateway. Let me see, what is this King of Swords and King of Wands about? I feel like there are some possibilities opening up for you, okay? Okay, we've got the Five of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Definitely possibilities opening up. Again, we've got the World at the bottom of the deck. Here's this King of Wands. So you could be dealing with, or the new person coming in could be mature. And by mature, I don't mean like age-wise, okay? I just mean emotionally mature, okay? Wow, we've got another 6 here, the Six of Wands. And the Two of Wands here. Things are falling into place, but I still feel like there is this bit of previous energy that you need to wrap up, okay? Before these two or even more possibilities, I feel, can enter your life. And I really do feel, Cancer, that there are a lot of doors opening up for you in your love life. Specifically, a fire sign, I'm hearing enigmatic, so this could be someone who's very charismatic, probably even very popular, you know, on, I don't know, social media or something else. But someone who's got like a bit of a social standing is what I'm getting. The other person is this King of Swords. Don't go by the gender, okay? So if you're a male Cancer watching this, just apply it to your situation. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is more of a someone who plays by the book, I feel. You know, that is the kind of feeling that I'm getting. For some of you, one of these two people is someone from your past. And you might have to make the choice to either turn away from this connection and move past it and look for something new, or wait for something new to emerge. And that's why you're at this crossroads, needing to make a choice, a decision, okay? But there is something good waiting for you on the other side. Can you give one final card for what to expect in the near future, please, for Cancer? Ace of Cups, that's nice. That's a nice way to wrap this up. We've got the Queen of Cups, which is very much your energy, Cancer. There is a new offer in the pipeline for you, okay? Just gotta be a little patient and do what you're doing, because I feel like you're really doing a good job of releasing the past and inviting the new, and focusing more on being in a positive, light state of mind and prepared emotionally to be able to make a good connection, one which is balanced, one which you don't need to constantly, you know, face challenges with. So I feel like that is what is waiting for you on the other side. This is beautiful. Let's get one advice card for you, Cancer. What is the advice for Cancer here? For most of you, this is a new connection, okay? God, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. I feel like this is more about being compassionate with yourself, okay? And we've got a full moon in the background over there. And we've got take a chance on love. Really nice, Cancer. I feel like that sums up your whole reading really well, because this is very much reminding me of the Six of Swords energy here, okay? Moving past into a new horizon, into a new place. Perhaps that new person that comes into your life is going to be very different from what you're used to also, is what I'm getting, okay? And that is also part of this process of releasing, letting go of any sort of old conditioning and old ways of thinking, sticking to perhaps one type of person, and repetitive lessons is also what I'm hearing. So, all of that, I feel you're doing a good job of releasing so that you can bring in something new. And be compassionate with yourself throughout this process. The full moon in Scorpio just went by, so I feel like that is, in a way, it is also about completion. So I feel like that is what is happening here for you, Cancer. This is beautiful. And we've got back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires at the bottom of the deck. So this is about, I feel, for the time being, focusing on yourself and your own desires and going for them. Okay, when you're in a good space within yourself, that's when you attract the right kind of person and it'll happen so smoothly and unexpectedly. So I feel like that is what Spirit wants to bring forth for you. Okay, so I'm wishing you all the very best, Cancer. This was a beautiful reading. If you liked it, do give it a thumbs up, and I wish I'm sending you much love. Do take care of yourself, and I hope you have a fabulous month ahead too. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye bye.